Right, guys. So Kirby Planet Robobot, that's been rumoured to be coming to Nintendo Switch this year. So will it? Let's go over it. I've got some mixed thoughts and opinions on this, so we're going to dive into it and talk about it. I will ask you all guys now that if you are new, please subscribe and like. And I'm trying to get like 1 million subscribers just so I don't have to keep working, doing dance parties anymore. So, Kirby Planet Robot, what is it? It is a 2016 3DS game, obviously for the 3DS, and yeah, there's been rumours by a guy called Nate the Hate, who's a Nintendo insider. He's sometimes reliable, he's sometimes not. He's not all, like, with these insiders, you can't always trust everything they say. They might obviously get some stuff wrong because, you know, they might have heard some stuff through the grapevine, or they might have made something up. I don't know. So with Kirby Planet Robot, obviously I'll put the screenshot up on the screen here. So I want to ask Nate the Hate, whether or not, the game was coming to Switch, and he's just like, yeah, it is. So that, to me, I feel like is probably likely. The reason being is because the Switch 2 is coming out this year. We don't actually have an official release date for it yet. But I also feel like Nintendo will want to try and like slowly transition people over to the next hardware cycle. Now, unlike with the Wii U, for example, where they had to basically do a complete revamp, we all know that all the games on the Switch will work on the Switch 2. Well, not all the games, but a majority of the games. I think like only the ones like Labo and that won't work. So that makes sense. But I also feel like updating Kirby Planet Robot and giving it like HD graphics and making it playable on let's be fair, the Switch is a better system than the 3DS just based on the controls. The controls are a lot easier to use on the Switch. So I do feel like that's probably a bonus. But also you got to factor in the fact that we've already seen this happen to another 3DS game, and that was Luigi's Mansion 2. Now what's quite funny about that is Luigi's Mansion 2 was remastered in HD for the Switch. I feel like that game was a stopgap because it didn't sell like brilliantly. Like, I know it sold like over 1 million copies, but it wasn't the runaway success they thought it was going to be. But also we have to factor in as well, Nintendo did keep the 3DS alive a little bit longer after the Switch launched, and it's quite interesting because I feel like what's going to happen here, we're going to get, if we do get a Kirby Planet Robot, I feel like that'll be like the transitional game where it will come out near right at the end, because we already know of like, I think there's only one other game on the schedule for Nintendo Switch that we know of from Nintendo this year. So they'll put Kirby Planet Robot at the end. I'm like, okay, this is the last game we do, which I feel will probably be them trying to say, hey, if you still have a Switch, we're not abandoning you, but we will start doing the process of bringing games over to Switch 2, which I think would be quite fair. I think a lot of people will be understanding of that, and they'll be like, okay, brilliant, I can buy this game. A remastered HD version of a game from like 10 years ago, and they're like, okay, brilliant, I'll buy it. But I don't, and also Kirby games seem to be quite popular. See, I don't really know much about Kirby. I'm not huge into Kirby, but I will say, from what I know, it's one of Nintendo's more popular franchises. It's not one of their big three, but I believe it's it's nice and firm in that mid second category of games just below it. So like games like Donkey Kong, Kirby, and stuff like that. Yeah, I feel like if this game does come to Switch 2, I'll be buying it. I'll probably pick it up. Probably my first Kirby game that I actually bought and not played on Switch Online. But we will have to wait and see if the rumour comes true. I'm hoping it's true because obviously I feel like if you do some remaster ports of some 3DS games and DS games as well and bring them to modern systems, that would just be kind of nice because those systems, yeah, they sold quite well. But I also feel like those games could be massively improved with modern hardware and modern graphics and modern controls and stuff like that, especially for the original DS. So hopefully Nintendo does a bit more with classic DS games and 3DS games and finds a way to put them on Switch 2 or just do a few more remasters or whatever. I'll be down for that. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this. Do you want to see Kirby Planet Robot on Switch H2 or Switch? Let me know what you think. I've been EC and I'm signing out. Peace.